today. We're going to get some messages from the Most High and find out what's going on. I am so curious to know. It's been a lot going on, child, and we need to find out what's going on. So let's get some messages. I hope y'all come in. I hope the right people come in. Oh God, I'm praying that you bring the right people into the collective. Um, I'm sorry. I said it all wrong. God, I pray that you bring the right people in um, to gain clarity and information that they're needing to know, as well as myself. Oh God, I'm asking that you speak through me. Give me in the collective messages on what we're needing to hear, what's very important at this time, oh God. We need clarity from all the hate and negativity that's going on, oh God. I'm asking that you bring the right people in. I'm also calling on judgment, oh God, for people who are continuing to conspire against me in the collective. We're just wanting to be left alone from these people. And we're asking you to block each and every one of their daggers, things that they're throwing at the collective and myself, oh God. Calling on judgment for those who are continuing to bother the collective and myself. Bringing asking that you bring justice to us, oh God. Cover us with all your love. Just, oh God, just cover us. We need you. We need your protection. We need your strength. We need you. We need you in our life, oh God, at this time. Like, please. You're everything to us right now. And we're just asking that you cover us right now, God. 24/7. Cover us, oh God. Merry Christmas to the ones who celebrated. What's up, Michelle Keola? Merry Christmas to you. And sending you love and happiness. Enjoy your way. Thank you so much for that. I always like to see that. Thank y'all. Oh, excuse me. What's up, everybody? Oh, look at that. Thank y'all. What's up, Stone, Mappy, and Brian? Thank y'all for being my #1 collective. Excuse me. Let me drink some water before I start. So y'all come through, take deep breaths, and we gonna get this reading. Find out what we're needing to know. And thank y'all for y'all support. I feel really, really special. Ain't no words. Thank y'all so much. All right, so let's get started. Most High God, give us some messages. Okay, so we got Queen. Ooh, baby. Queen. We got Soul Tribe, and we got Chief. All right. We got Rebel on the back. Anything else, God? Give us some more messages. What else? The Stoner. Anything else? Anything else? Thank you guys for y'all support and everything. I really appreciate y'all. We got Skylar, we got Boss, and we got Twin Flame. So let's get started. Let's find out what the Most High is wanting to inform the collective. Let's find out what we're needing to know. Oh, wow. Amen, Patrick. Yes. I appreciate it. Thank you. All right, let's go. Let's get some messages. I need to learn how to sit up straight. I had to learn all my ladylike mannerisms over again, because, child, it's been, it's been a little rough over here. I'm hunched down. Like, every time I look at a reading, I'm like, oh, look at how I'm sitting. Like, that's so unladylike. I need to start being more ladylike. I used to have all that, that Empress energy is what I got to tap into. What we got to tap into, collective. But I used to be so ladylike, and it's like after I went through everything, shoot, I'm a little, I don't know what I am right now. Going through everything I've gone through has truly humbled me, so peace, y'all. Can you join? I don't know what you mean. What do you mean by that? And thank y'all for adding yourselves. All right, so we're gonna speak on Queen. Okay, Most High, tell me about Queen. So we got the Three of Pentacles with the Ace of Swords. Clarify. With the Six of Pentacles. Tell me more. With the Star. So you got people here who are very attracted to you. Who want to give to you. They find you to be very strong. They're attracted to your energy. They are enlightened by you. You're on their mind, okay? You really like representing out here, with this Fool card. It's like someone wants to like bring you closer. The Ace of Coins is giving me a new opportunity that someone could be having for you. Someone wants with you. Someone really is attracted to you, your energy, what you bring. So with Queen, this is number 55. It went straight to it. So it's talking about legacy, confidence, legacy, class, character, independence, morals, standards, attitude, attitude on life matters, fearless power. So you are carrying a very fruitful energy that is unlike no other. Collective, at this time, you've been working on yourself for a while, and Spirit is like, I really like how you vibe. I really like how you have been getting through the obstacles that you've been going through. And Spirit is telling you to never lose that, never give up on that, okay? So even though it could be challenging at times, Spirit is telling you to stay afloat, stay true to self, because you're definitely headed in the right direction. All right, shoot, it's reminding me of the song India Arie, headed in the right direction. So with that said, yeah, you got energies that are wanting to be connected to you. They find it a struggle. Okay? Tell me more. So this King of Swords is heartbroken. He feeling away. He could be crying. Then, yeah, he's definitely feeling like a loss with you. This is someone who's feeling empty. They're lacking emotionally. This person who's having who could be very sad, definitely sad about an ending, okay? So these are people you cut off. These are people you have healed from that still have some sort of codependency on you. I see that a cycle has closed off with these people here. These people were a part of your legacy is what it's saying. Tell me more, ancestors. Tell me more about this the queen. Yeah, so it's telling me that you're still getting what you deserve, okay? And with the Page of Pentacles, you're very smart at this time, using your logic. You could be you know very well what you need to do, okay? So you're getting through a lot of obstacles, and it's because of the knowledge that you know. You're very intuitive at this time, and I feel like people trust you. So you're represented as the Hierophant, where there could be it's somebody wanting to reach out to you. Someone crying. Someone's stressing. What's this, ancestors? There are people who are really, really bothered by you right now. 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords. These are people who are grieving really, really bad. They're grieving because what's wrong with these people, ancestors? What's going on with these people? What's wrong? Clarify legacy. Because of your success. So you're going to be transforming. There are new opportunities here for you. With the tree, it's talking about your health and vitality. It's talking about your growth, your ground nature. You're going to be real stable in the future, and it's because of your strength. I'm seeing here a new start for you, okay? So, yeah, definitely chosen for a transformation where there is a lot of evolvement that could be happening for you. And someone's really stressed about this. This is what the secret is. There are people who are watching you, people who are looking at you. You know, these are people who could be stressing about maybe your finances even getting better. Okay? So I just see you know, whatever was lied, whatever someone lied about with the fox in the reverse is truth coming to light about you. Okay? So people are learning the truth about you. People been studying you, and they see that there could be an opportunity here where you could be gaining success in the future. So this is talking about materialism. This is talking about a new commitment that you could be having, where there's a lot of confusion around this. It's giving me that someone's been very, very shisty, okay, when it comes to your new beginning, okay? And someone's sick, okay? Someone's really, really hurt about your new beginning. What could be happening for you? What doors could be opening for you? Yeah, someone don't like how well you'll be doing in the future. Someone can't contain themselves. Tell me more about the yeah. So this is about your freedom and your evolvement. This is about a new chapter that you'll be in with the Devil card. Is someone who is trying to control your success, this Emperor here that you close out a cycle with. Someone who tried to even be you, mock you. Someone who tried to take from you. Clarify this Devil. Yeah, so this is a person that is not getting what they expected. So with the Ace of Pentacles in reverse is telling me that someone failed at someone could be very heartbroken at what they tried to gain off of you. Ace of Pentacles is more so someone being very materialistic too, about status, about fame as well. So this is what someone wanted. Someone wants this so bad. It's a struggle for them, you know. So they're not happy about this is what I'm seeing. This would be a Queen of Wands who could be very upset. Tell me more. So she's wanting to connect with you. A Queen of Wands wants to be your friend, but with the 8 of Cups, I see you walking away and moving on. But someone's iffy. Someone's in this space like they don't know whether they should come towards you, talk to you, you know, secretly. They're trying to figure out how to communicate with you. Someone's going back and forth in their mind on what to say to you, you know. And I just feel like really it's really nothing to say, because again, you learned what you needed to learn with this Hermit energy. This is telling me that you scholared everything you needed to know about your past that brought you a lot of burden, which causes you to close out this cycle freely, easily, effortlessly, you know. Well, it's still not effortlessly, but you know what you need to do, which causes you to make an easy decision to close out something that does not serve you, collective. So that's where you are right now, closing out cycles that do not serve you. So now we have the Chief here. This number 54, and it's talking about loyalty. Ooh, I love loyalty. I love that word. I wish that we all could practice this word. So it's talking about chief, leadership, principles, head, commander, loyalty, military, maturity, mastermind, main, female or male, supervisor, first authoritative, position, calm, temperament, skills, and gatekeeper. So let's look into this. So this is someone who leads by example. Clarify this. Clarify lead, loyalty. So we got the King of Cups. All right. So this is a person that was supposed to be loyal to you, who's going through karma. So they loyal to the wrong people. This King of Cups tried to do a lot to you. So this is a person that possibly has a position to like go against you. This could be a family member. Clarify this King of Cups. So this person, let's see what's going on with him. So he's very consistent with what? Six of Wands. What is he consistent with? Clarify Six of Wands. Okay. So this is a person. Clarify this. Okay. So what it is let me make sure. So someone who worked hard to betray you, right? Could be going through karma. But because you stayed loyal to your goal, to what you needed to do when it comes to your life, it shows me that you rose up into this Empress energy because of all the hard work you put in. So someone put a lot of effort in betraying you and could be going through karma for what they've done, and you put in loyal to continue to focus on yourself. What the Seven of Cups is, clarify the Seven of Cups. You balancing out the confusion with a higher vibration. So it's giving me Michelle Obama. You go low, we go high energy. So yeah, you're definitely meant to rise up through a lot of the complications and confusion that somebody kept sending you. I'm seeing here you couldn't clear through that, you know. So it's talking about mental toughness, and I always talk about Chanel Aisha Cooper Sykes, who has taught me about mental toughness. Clarify. So with that said, you know, I've been watching her for years, and she's been a wonderful teacher. So thank you, Chanel Cooper Sykes. We got Chariot, Knight of Cups. So this is you continuing to move on, okay? So you're very, very consistent. With the Four of Wands is you getting new opportunities. You could be put in a position. It looks like you got a new position. Clarify this Hierophant. Clarify the King of Swords. You got someone who's learning from you. Tell me more. So this is someone you're not talking to anymore. This is someone who feels as if y'all have like a past together. Maybe you guys were cool or something. Someone's looking at their seeds and what they've invested when it came to you. And I feel like the communication here is not doing well. It's because things are not the same no more. They would like a connection with you, but y'all don't communicate, and it's just a lot of negative communication where you're clear on what you need to do. Someone's wanting you to give to them. Someone could be heartbroken. Someone could be feeling stuck. This air sign man, tell me more. Then we got a Queen of Wands who's clarify. You know, she's wanting to come out of this sneaky behavior. This is someone who's realizing what they've been doing, or at least trying to. They're noticing that the things that they've been doing to you is only going back to them. So with the Eight of Wands, it's someone who could be having a tough time and could be really sad about what could be occurring for them in the future or currently happening at this time. So this is what they're learning. They're learning that they're going through a lot of depression and sadness for things that they continue to do to you, collective. These people aren't getting away with what they've been doing. I promise you that. They're not doing too well emotionally. All right? And they're sad because they really want to be your friend. They really want to be connected to you. You are a huge difference in their life. But with the Death card and the Hermit, again, what I'm seeing is that the cycle has closed and you learned what you needed to learn. So when you learn lessons, you don't have to learn them over and over again. You don't need to keep bumping your head over and over again. Someone is exactly who they are, which is why that person has to develop and grow and go through what you went through so that they can become their best self too. No one should be so lenient on your energy that they cry and fall out or are sad. You know, someone really needs to work on themselves so they don't be relying on you, okay? So anyway, these are people who were supposed to be loyal to you. These are people who failed you, okay? So we got the Soul Tribe card. This is talking about alliances. So acceptance, union, good times, support, alliances, family, coming together, friends, celebration, bonds. So these are people who possibly miss you, okay? So clarify. Yeah, Seven of Cups. Clarify Seven of Cups. Okay, so so we got the Ten of Pentacles in reverse with this King of Pentacles and the Star. So someone's recognizing how you may have gave them a lot of feeling. Like without you, there leaves a huge gap in someone's life where they feel like things are changing in their life because of you. And with the Five of Swords energy, someone could be pissed about that. Someone's not happy with how things could be turning out in their life. You know, this is a person who could have been a part of your soul tribe. Tell me more. Yeah, so this is someone that you walked away from. You're no longer dealing with, and someone could be in their head constantly thinking about you. They're for the most part they're sure on why things are the way that they are. So with the Queen of Sword and the Devil card is someone who's like really wanting to be really like connected to you. This person could be wanting to be connected to a King of Pentacles. There could be a relationship between a king of a earth sign and an air sign woman that could be going wrong. Maybe I'm seeing here that it could be real toxic, where someone could be very obsessed or someone stressing constantly. What's the energy? What's going on with this couple here? It's a lot of confusion in this relationship. Tell me more. So it's a lot of lying, a lot of sneakiness, a lot of betrayal. What else? And someone is, you know, not strong enough to deal with this relationship no more. It's giving me that someone could not have the strength to carry on in this relationship. Someone has lost their power in this relationship where they feel like they're not really, you know, liking this person anymore. They find it to be a burden to be loyal or committed to this person. You know, someone finds it a huge burden, okay? So this is a person that could be a part of a system where, clarify more, where, yeah, it's causing, clarify ancestors. So this earth sign here, I see, let's see, tell me more. You got good luck happening and someone could be stressing. Ancestors, tell me the energy behind this this air sign woman, or no, what's the energy behind the earth sign? What's the energy behind the earth sign, ancestors? What's the energy behind the earth sign? Man, he coming out again. Tell me about this earth sign, please. So these are people who want to like, these are people you close out a cycle with. Tell me more. He want to be loving towards you. He want to talk to you. Definitely want to have communication with you. Want to reach out to you. Tell me more. Yeah, I see you protecting yourself from this person. Clarify the Nine of Swords. Sir, clarify the Nine of Swords. Yeah, so someone's stressing to come towards you. You got, it's a lot of people in their head about you. Yeah, they trying to figure out if they should come towards you. Someone not let you go. Someone's still trying to hold on to you, you know, even though they're going through towers for continuing to hold on. Yeah, someone's going crazy, like, in their head mentally. It's giving me that someone could be having a lot of stress and turmoil in their mind. Someone's they're going through, they could be isolated or feeling tied down with their thoughts. They're sad. They just can't get up. You know, this is a person who catching feelings, and you got this fire sign man who's negative, who's angry. He's evil. You know, this is someone who's very sneaky, who has been doing a lot of shiesty things to you behind the scenes. Tell me more. He's heartbroken because of your independence. So you got a lot of people in your energy who are feeling away. These are people who consider themselves a part of your soul tribe. Maybe you are a part of their lives at one point. These are people who have grown to have some sort of obsession with you. These are people who are really needing to learn how to heal from the obsession that they have with you. It's so unfair to like go through, you know, have people who are in this energy with you. Who, clarify more, ancestors. Clarify this Nine of Swords. So this is someone you're not given to. Yeah, so you've already made up your mind. Okay? So someone could be confused on why you're not giving like that. Okay? So it's just people that coming out in the reading. Tell me more, ancestors. Yeah, so you're getting justice from these people, and they're fighting it, okay? They're fighting it. They're fighting with justice. Yeah, they're like addicted. There's some sort of addiction that these people have towards you. With the Eight of Swords, someone feeling stuck. Like, like you got people that want to be connected to you. And with the Seven of Swords it's giving me like, you know, we've been bringing up dog energy lately, you know, where people like really acting like that, like a damn animal. You know, it's just like someone who doesn't know how to control their emotions, someone who needs to heal from their addictions, especially when it comes to you. This is why it's very important to do your healing, and to stop doing spell work on people, because you don't want to be out of alignment with yourself, too obsessed with someone else. Wow, especially if someone's rejecting you and you're still trying to you know, you're still trying to you know, trying to force something. If someone's rejecting you or saying no, then you should walk away. So clarify the soul tribe, ancestors. Yeah, so with the Four of Wands, it's people, they're still trying to figure out how to like be connected to you. And with the Five of Swords, someone who's feeling heartbroken and defeated, because you close out this cycle. So you're no longer dealing with it. Yeah. And someone really needs to like hold on, let go of the idea of trying to like fix whatever, because I just see you walking away. Yeah, so you're walking away, and someone needs to heal from that. We got this King of Swords, who could be, he's of high status, it seems. This King of Swords, it could be an air sign man who's successful, who could be feeling rejected out of your energy. He could be, why is the karma card here, ancestors? He's a Gemini. This is a Gemini, because he's feeling broken. You know, he going through a lot of sadness right now. Yeah, look, the sun card in reverse. Someone's struggling right now. So this air sign man could be going through a lot of disappointment in his life, and he wants to reconnect with you, but he may be going through karma, is what I'm seeing here. So what I'm seeing so far is like you staying loyal to your journey has caused a ripple effect in other people's lives. Where at one point people would not, they weren't even paying you no attention, collective. You were not on these people's minds at one point. At one point, you know, people were kind of like playing you like, man, whatever, bye, you know. And now these are the very people who have did a 360, a 380. They turned all the way around like, wait a minute, you know, like something's missing. Your energy. You done transmuted the energy of what these people wanted you to have. Meaning the energy that they may have wanted you in is what you put into yourself. Is what you, like, you giving yourself. So you are not lacking at this point. With this Ace of Pentacles is you are depositing into your own account, your own energy, okay? So you transfer your energy from them to you. And, you know, someone's watching you do that constantly. That's someone learning from you, rising through the struggle. You're in this star energy where, you know, you are becoming someone who is seen. I'm seeing favored. I'm seeing you having a lot of optimism, and you could be very, I'm just feeling like rejuvenated. You're good, you know. 9 of Pentacles here. So this is someone who's working on their independence. You've healed enough to step into this energy, and there are people talking about it. You got a lot of communication happening behind your back that you may not even know of, collective, anymore. Yeah, so people are talking about your healing, okay? People are talking about your experience with your healing. They're talking about what they've learned from you. You are very recognizable, collective. Clarify the 3 of Cups. So you're leading with example, and there are people who are feeling left out because of that. So your healing has caused for people to also wake up and see where they are in their life, okay? So these are people who are needing to heal, needing to want to heal, needing to release you, stop paying attention to you, and do their inner work as well before they get left behind. So we have Stoner. Stoner is a higher perspective. Higher perspective, stoner, relaxation, break time, sense of self. So this is a person who's learning that. This is a person who's learning where they are. Okay, they're learning where they are. Give me more about Stoner. Yeah, this is definitely someone who's knowing that they need to work on themselves. They knowing that they put themselves behind a whole lot, and they're wanting to work on their independence too. Yeah, tell me more, ancestors. But you know, someone is they find it painful that you moved on, that they can't come to you. You know, they have clarity of that. And someone could be very hurt by it, okay? So it's like someone not understanding what they're not understanding. It's giving me that someone doesn't want to go that deep when it comes to their emotions, but they have to. You know, I feel like with the Tower card, it is shocking information that this fire sign could have at this time, where even though he wants to be childish, he knows deep down that there are things that need to happen in his life where he's gotten a higher perspective, where he's analyzing and observing. Clarify the page of cups. Yeah, this is a person who's stressing. See, even though, so the thing is, they have like, they don't know how to think on a deeper level. They're trying to. With the page of cups in the reverse is someone who either didn't realize for a long time what they've been into, who's now coming to a understanding. It's giving me that this person has no choice but to look at themselves. And it's a struggle looking at themselves because they know that they cannot, it's nothing they can do anymore. So with you will have a painful ending in reverse. It's giving me that this person knows that if they come to you, it will be a painful ending for them. So they're doing everything in their mind to act as if what they're going through is nothing, even though they know they are uncomfortable with the emotions that they're having. It's causing this person to think deeper than usual, where they're trying to control their thoughts. But it's hard in this Nine of Swords energy. Tell me more, ancestors. So this is a person also who has to be around others, who could be communicating with others. Tell me more about this King of Swords. So he could be communicating with a King of Swords, this King of Wands. But the issue is, honestly, these people should be separating themselves because they're going through karma. Tell me more. Yeah, especially this Emperor here. So what I'm seeing here is like the Justice card is showing up, showing me that what is it showing? The magic that they've been doing is you're being protected from. Okay, so it's more so like leveling you up. So their magic is leveling you up. It's giving you inspiration and confidence in your life. The magic is backfiring into your power. Okay, so yeah, definitely the magic is helping you to step into a very powerful position in your life, where they feel like the magic is backfiring because it's not working no more. Okay, so you having your right mind, you staying consistent on your journey, is causing a disservice for others, where they're not seeing the fruits of their labor when it comes to what they're doing to you. So this is someone who's trying to manifest a relationship with you. They're not getting it. Okay, someone's really wanting this. With the Devil card here, it's giving me that this a Queen of Swords woman who could be doing this magic. Let's see, ancestors, what's the intentions of this Queen of Swords? What does she really want? Yeah, she's about money. Okay, she's about money, stability. So she could be wanting to bring either burden to your money, your stability. What else? Tell me more about this Queen of Swords. She's working with this man. Tell me more. Yeah, so it's speaking on like your status, materialism. This is a lot of conflict around this. So she wants to be involved. Clarify the Devil. Yeah, so with the crossroads is a decision has already been made, and that's the struggle here. The struggle is the decision has already been made, and someone's really trying to force themselves on a decision, which is the conflict for this person. So you will have changes. There are a lot of people communicating about this, and it's a lot of confusion, a lot of sneakiness, a lot of lies that could be going on that people see through. It's honestly people seeing exactly what's going on behind it. Let's see, clarify ancestors. Clarify. Yeah, so we got the bouquet with the coffin. So it's showing me that what this person wanted with this devil card here is what she's not getting, okay? So there's karma happening for this person continuously doing magic on you. Definitely seeing the Queen of Swords and Queen of Wands. Clarify this, ancestors. Yeah, so there could be they're around a bunch of people. These are people who are you're getting justice from, collective. These are people who are causing conflict when it comes to your new beginnings. Okay? So just know that your new beginnings are protected. Things that you're wanting are protected. And there are people who could be feeling a way about that. So just stay consistent on your journey and know that you know, what they've been working on is not going to work. It's not going to pay off. So thank you for the gifts. Oh, let's see. Okay. So let's recap. So far what we're seeing is that you're stepping into a very prominent position in your life, collective, where you know you're a leader. You're leading by example, and you have people in your energy who want to be a part of this new cycle that you're going on, but you already have a deeper perspective of these people and what they're wanting. And so, you know, we got Rebel here. Rebel, you know, it talks about you doing the total opposite of what others want you to do. You going against the grain. So you could be a chosen one. You could be someone who's speaking your truth. Clarify the Rebel. So we got this Emperor here. Clarify. So the Emperor is in, you know, we got the Emperor with the Knight of Pentacles in a reversal. So this is a person who's very greedy, very selfish, and they're lacking inspiration at this time. They're lacking consistency. Tell me more. You know, this is a person who's not loyal, okay? Not loyal at all. And they want a connection with you, but they're unloyal, okay? They're unloyal, and they're thinking swiftly on how they can, like, reunite with you. They want to connect with you. Tell me more. Yeah, this is someone from your past. So you got this this Emperor, this Queen of Cups. Tell me more. You have these people who are in competition when it comes to your star status. You know, you evolving, your recognition, your you know, your vitality. So you're like healing. People are in conflict with your healing, with your rise up, okay? So you're showing up as a star. You could be an Aquarius. This is someone who wants to reach out to you. You know, they're conflicted, they're angry. And with the Death card is someone who knows that this opportunity that they wanted with you is over. So these are people who are rebels. These are people who are going against the grain. These are people who don't like the word no. You know what I'm saying? So clarify, ancestors. These people, the rebel, clarify the rebel. So we got Rebel in reversal. So these are people who are crafty. They're foolish. They lie. They scheme. They're tricky. You know, They're under judgment for continuing to like play games with you. It's giving me that even though the confusion may be happening behind your back, what I'm seeing here is God is saying, move right along. Come on, keep going, you know, because you got people behind you that could be causing confusion. Clarify the Queen of Wands. So we got the Queen of Wands. You could be a Leo. Tell me more. She could be sad. You could be going through sadness. Why? What's wrong with her? What's wrong with this Queen of Wands? What's wrong with the Queen of Wands, ancestors? Queen of Wands is feeling betrayed. Clarify the Hermit. She heartbroken. She been alone, thinking a lot. And tell me more. She's trying to get through what she's going through. She could be sad over a connection with you. She could be missing how like genuine you were, how sweet you were. Tell me more. Yeah, so you just got people here, again, people who are coming up in the Seven of Swords energy who are, clarify the Seven of Swords. They want you to get to them. They're angry. Spirit, tell me why is the Seven of Cups here? It's talking about a commitment. So what about this commitment? Someone's someone's stressed over your commitments, over your contract. Tell me more. What's going on? Over your transformation. Tell me more about the Seven of Cups. What they stressed over? What's going on? Why are they so stressed, ancestors? Speak clear to me. Why are they so stressed? Clarify the romantic interest. Tell me about this romance. Okay. Tell me more about this. So, you got two men here of interest, right? That are... So, the Queen of Wands, she could have two men of interest. Tell me more about these... Tell me about these men here. Tell me about these men. Tell me about these men. One is unhealed. Tell me about the other one. That's one you walked away from, okay? He's really unhealed. He's no good. Tell me about the other man. And that's another person you ended a cycle with. So these are people that want you to like connect with them. You done. Okay, these are not men of interest. These are men who like you. Okay? So what is the intention of the water sign woman and the water sign? What's the intention of the water sign woman and the Queen of Wands when it comes to the Empress? So this secret is to betray you, okay? To leave you in a cold is what they want to do. Okay, so they're trying to set up a connection that will cause you to be in the Five of Pentacles position, but you withdrew your energy from this person. You're not going to deal with it. So there are, y'all like the live. It's 145 people in here, only 33 likes. Come on, guys. We can do better than that. Please help me. So, guys, listen. Someone's so evil. They, this is a person who wants to break your heart. Okay? Don't do it. Your justice is leaving this person alone. I'm telling you, focus on yourself. You're too wise for this. See, I did a reading before on them not being like you, people not thinking like you, moving like you. Um, when someone's not healed, they move with obsession, meaning they they're very antsy. They have to like scheme, plan, plot instead of leaving well enough alone. People have to scheme, plan, plot. When you know people are not healed, people have to continue on with their schemes, okay? These are people who are rebellious to their own journey. And it's also because they don't have nothing to lose. So these are people who want you to lose shit because they're losing, okay? So with that said, be careful of who you're sleeping with, dealing with at this time. It's not going to be good for you to be walking around here laying down with men who are dirty, spiritually, physically, and mentally dirty. And I mean, it's all because of you gaining your legacy. You know, you don't want to lose that for no man. It's never worth it, okay? So someone wants you to lose yourself for a man. See, this is how people think. When you are not evolved, people think that all you think about is a man. And that's the truth. It's not a man and no, it's no man in this world that could ever make me turn my back. And I know a man that will make you turn your back on your journey, on your life. Okay, that's the truth. So when it comes to what you're needing, it's no one from the past. It's no one who could regulate or dictate what you have in your life. The goal is for these ops of yours to be removed completely. And when I say completely, I mean out of your phone, out of your house, out of your everything. Okay? This is what we're breaking. Like, you no longer want these people around. You don't even want them knowing what you're doing on the daily. It's that bad. You know what I'm saying? These people, they know too much. They're plotting too much. They're disrespectful. They're breaking every rule in the book. And it's even when it comes to your dating life that they want control over. And so what I'm telling you right now is a lot of readers are speaking on love. They're speaking on, oh, this guy, this. Like, usually when readers speak on DM and stuff, no disrespect, but a lot of readers have not done enough healing to even be talking about love. And I'm going to just keep it real. Like, for anyone to be listening to all these DMs and stuff, because the thing is, I've been there where I've listened to particular readers and they've really like broke my heart. You know what I'm saying? Where you ask them, well, is this person for me? Be careful of who you are dealing with in these times. The people nowadays are not healed. If you're trying to evolve, if you're trying to become your best self, then your best bet is to leave people alone at this time until you evolve. When you evolve and you start meeting people on your level is when you could start dating. But right now, it's just not a good time. And I don't see how anyone could do that on their platform, talk about something that's not true. Because I'm reading it and I don't see it. But for each his own. You know what I'm saying? So with the Four of Wands, it's not saying that it won't happen for you. Because the issue is you have to be evolved. And anyone in this energy here who is shysty, who is obsessed, who wants their way, is nobody to be loving. Okay? Be careful who you loving. Because you'll set yourself back and you're going to be looking real crazy in the end. This Queen of Wands is trying to do this. She's trying to set you up along with this water sign. Okay? These are people who don't like you. They're setting you up with a King of Wands or something like that. Be careful. Tell me more. Tell me more. What are they doing? It's just not gonna work, okay? God is protecting you, and God is asking that you continue to maintain on your journey, because you got places to go and people to see, and also you got good things happening when it comes to your financial situation. God has more for you, okay? And it's more than just a relationship. No one cares about that at this time. You know what I'm saying? No one's as desperate as you, Queen of Wands. You know what I'm saying? I know you all about, you know, having someone love you outside of yourself, because you don't love yourself. And so you want someone not to love themselves too. You want someone to be betrayed or feel the way you feel. So you want to bring someone else down because you're down. But baby, no one's in your energy. No one moves like you. So move on. You know what I'm saying? This King of Wands, he just, tell me about this King of Wands. He's connected to all these other men. Okay? He's not that guy. You know, I don't really, he's sad, but I mean, let's just say he did get his way. He's going through a broken heart. He connected to all these other men. Your ex and all these other people. Be careful, guys. Let me see. Spirit, what's the intention of this King of Wands? What's the intention of this King of Wands? What's the intentions? Five of Wands. Ten of Pentacles. We got this King of Pentacles here. Tell me more. Hold on. Spirit. So we got this King of Pentacles coming out, but we're asking about the King of Wands. What's the energy with the King of Wands? Like, King of Wands, he's confusion. He's to keep you stuck, okay? I don't like that. I don't like his energy. And it don't, like, okay, so he do like you though. Tell me more. He does like you, but who wouldn't? He's not healed. What would be the outcome? You know what? You gotta be disconnected. I would rather collective, you know, me being like your, I don't want to call y'all, I don't want to, you know, I just want to make sure y'all do the right thing. But like, if y'all dealing with someone, I don't want to say your spiritual mommy or something like that, but that's what I feel like, because I can't leave y'all out here and y'all around people that don't serve you. So Spirit, what's the outcome with this King of Wands, ancestors? What would be the outcome if this person were to deal with the king? If, see, the devil with the justice is, tell me more. You will feel uncomfortable. It'll be too much conflict, too much competition. Tell me more. I just don't see it. You know, I feel like this person does like you. Clarify the Five of Wands. We got the Four of Pentacles. I don't see him being as consistent as you may want, okay? It's just going to be a lot in this, okay? It's also giving me the energy of this fake-ass energy where, you know how you have to run after someone, like someone wants you to chase them or act as if you're into them, or, you know, like where I am, when you like somebody, it don't take all that. You know, it's either we cooking it or we're not. where you know, it has to be a steady flow where you are able to see each other eye to eye. But with this person, I feel things will go good for a minute, but with the devil card, it's toxic. It's telling me like you're gonna have to heal every time. Like it's an addictive type of connection that, you know, with the justice, like you'll get justice because you'll have to balance your energy from this person, because it brings confusion where this person will like you 1 minute, then the next minute turn around and his feelings will change. Okay, just be careful, because they also see you as someone who's abundant. They see you as someone who, like, I'm also getting someone who wants clout off of you or something like that. You're just not, you will not be fair. It will not be fair, okay? It won't be fair. It won't be fair. I'm going to just let you know that now. So Spirit is like, keep working on yourself. Keep healing. Keep aligning your energy and becoming great. All right. Emotionally evolved, where you're not easily swayed or feeling a way in your emotions, you know, because someone's in a cold, someone's feeling like, when I said that, someone doesn't like that I told the truth. Okay, because people don't want you going nowhere. People want you to feel stagnant. Listen here, if your main priority is, if you feel like, oh, well, if we put this guy here, like, this just tells me where you are spiritually and where you're going to be at, because you're too focused on trying to bring someone else down. Someone really needs to heal. Someone's messed up. Someone's really jacked up. So yeah, you're rebelling against this setup. Okay, this guy is not for you. And I don't think you'll find the one until God blesses you. Until God blesses you financially. Like, I would rather you be financially doing well than to be like dealing with somebody and you're not doing good. Okay, you should be grounded. Meaning not having to ask nobody for nothing. Because when people find you to be in a bad place, they feel like, oh, well, I can treat you anyway because you need me. If you've been used to your own energy for this long, trust me, you can continue to get used to it, because God's going to bless you. And the way God is going to bless you, it's going to be in a very powerful way that no one understands. So honestly, collective, it is not time to be dealing with no man. Who cares about a man right now? Like, whatever you need, you know, you can do it on your own. Forget, you've made it this far. You've gone this far, and that's it. You don't need nothing else right now. Okay? Stop. People really need to heal. No one cares about a man right now. So yeah, you got twin flame here, and this is the interesting part. So it says seeing myself in others. So it says twin flame, union, reflection, bond, synchronicity, similarities, soul to soul, separation of one. So strong feelings, similar paths, and sharing. So this is what you need: someone who is in alignment with your path, collective. And we can look into this and find out what this twin flame is. Because what we're looking for is like-minded people, not someone from your past. The people from your past have not healed. They've not done any work. You need someone who's on your level, okay? So clarify the twin flame ancestors. So Spirit is saying you need someone that's loyal. But look how this is. You see the devil with the 5 of swords? This is toxic. This is someone who wants control, domination. They're obsessed and they're angry, okay? So this is a person who wants to give you an offer. This is a part of that twin flame energy here. Please be careful. Okay? Tell me more about this twin flame, please. So 5 of Cups is someone you've healed from. You're not even thinking about this person no more. So you've learned your lessons. You understand why things went the way they went the way they went. And you're good. Tell me more, ancestors. This person could have hairy legs. So we got the Fool card. Yeah, you freed yourself from this person. And now you are in this phase where, you know, someone could be recognized, like this person not doing well. This person here who wants to connect with you, they're going through karma. Do not align yourself with this person. Be careful. Okay? Walk away right now while you got legs. Okay? This King of Wands is no good. They're no good. They're in the devil energy, along with the 5 of Swords, wanting to win at all costs. They don't know how to balance their energy, and they're blocked off from yours. Okay? Ain't no amount of smiles, ain't no amount of nothing that will get you and this person on the right vibe. Okay? So this Queen of Wands is talking to others on how to make this happen. Tell me more. Yeah, so if okay, so 6 of Wands is you could be a Queen of Wands. You could be a Leo. You're very intuitive, and you got abundance coming, Leo woman. With the Judgment card and the Chariot, is you moving forward. You doing very well. You're successful, and someone could be very heartbroken because of what I'm telling you, you're not giving to them. So with the King of Pentacles, you could be stepping into a very abundant period. Or who is this? This is someone who wants to heal. They want to work on things with you. They would even want to move in with you. With the World card, it's over with y'all. Okay? So yeah, they're a liar. Okay? They're no good. They're moving shiesty. They're lying to they're a part of this organization which is going through a lot of bad luck, and they're needing your energy in order to survive, because where they're at is in a very low vibration, and they're only feeding, like they're feeding off of each other, which causes them not to really be in alignment at this time. Clarify the 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, because it's over. You're no longer dealing with these people. So you had enough, okay? You learned what you did, and I feel like you ended it in a very good way. So with that said, yeah, you're blocking this person off and you're moving on. So yeah, you're satisfied with what you learned from the past, okay? And even though you may have like an emotion, I don't feel it's that deep, okay? So with that said, you balancing your energy, the justice resonates, because this is you getting justice from your past. So when it comes to this King of Wands, baby, I would tell you to run, all right? Run for your life, because this person, they're toxic, and they could be loving, right? I'm not saying that they're all bad, but they've not learned lessons, and they could have a temper. Tell me about this King of Wands energy. Like, tell me about like what makes him so, you know, like what would the collective be attracted to when it comes to this person? So he's smart. Tell me. He's smart. He could be a high priestess. He could be into that magic stuff, but he's insecure, okay? Very insecure. And he's like he really ain't, tell me. I feel like he's around, like he could be either around someone who is very controlling, very angry. This a emperor here who's coming out, who's like abusive to his power. If that's not the case, then this is a person who's who abuses his power a lot. So if I were you, I would stay away from this person, because God is protecting you and telling you to walk away. Okay, walk away, because this person is no good, and they want to make you feel how they feel. They want you to be insecure, emotionally unsteady. They want you to feel how other women feel when they deal with them feel. Okay, so if you were to deal with this person, you would feel like all the other women felt when they dealt with this person. I wish that there could be a lineup of the women that this person dealt with, so everyone could give you a warning signal to tell you to run or something like that. Now, I can honestly say anyone that used to date, like collective, if anyone used to date us, right? And they speak so negatively about us. Why are all these men so obsessed with the collective, or these women obsessed with the collective? Do you understand that? Like, I don't understand it. You know, this is why it's very important to be careful who you're laying with, cause these men and women are weird. Go. Yeah, so someone knows it's over. Someone cannot use or manipulate their way on you. Someone wants to manipulate your emotions, and baby, you too strong. The thing is, they can do that to other women. They can't do that to us, collective. All right, we don't center our whole we don't center our life around a man. All right, and we're not jealous of others who have a man. We're actually happy for them. If it works for them, it works. Someone come and turn this light on. Can you turn the light on, please? Thanks. And stop touching everything and spray, because anyway. So we got the scholar. Yeah, so ladies, it's very important to stop centering your life around a man. Like, it's very important. Whoever needs to know that. The way we're set up at this point, collective, we're never jealous of anyone. Whatever people have is what they have, and it's because it's in the cards for them. If it's not in the cards for you at this time, it's just not in the cards for you. And that's okay. It doesn't mean that you ain't never going to get it. It's just like right now, Spirit is like, no, it's time for you to continue to work on yourself. So manage yourself and your priorities before thinking about a man. You know, it's really not a time to as for me and my house, and I'm sure for you, collective, if you're on the journey that I'm on, if we're all on this level of evolving and becoming our best selves, then honestly, it's really a time to solely focus on you and your loved ones, you know, until God blesses you. This is why, you know, you always want to let go and allow God to move in your life, because God will give you exactly what you need and what you want. When God blesses it, it will never make you unhappy. Ain't saying that it's going to always be perfect, but it's going to be better than you forcing whatever situations on you. Okay? So we don't force, you know, and people mad about it, but I mean, as for me, you know, I'm not that. I've just never been desperate like that. You know, I really love myself, collective. I know you do too. So when you love yourself, you're careful with yourself, you accepting yourself, you're respecting yourself, and you're honoring thyself. Meaning, you respect other people's views and their opinions on their life and what they want. But when it comes to you and your house, you're very protective over yourself. You know, but I do have a problem for people who want to force connections where there's no spark, where it's someone who's leaving you in the cold or leaving you in the dust so that you can go back to the past for their benefit. You know, honestly, I don't rock with stuff like that. Like, either, you know, we're going to be on this journey for real, collective, or we're just gonna go back and just do whatever. Like, I'm very serious about this journey, and I know you are too. So if you're serious about the journey and you're really, really serious about breaking these curses, then let's continue to move on and forget about love for a minute and put that love into ourselves. It's okay to hold your pillow tight and love on yourself and do you, boo. Like, sometimes you gotta do you, and that's enough in itself. Believe it or not, because at least you know you ain't gonna have no STD. At least you know that you gonna be healed and you gonna be happy either way. All right, it may not feel the same, but baby, ain't nothing wrong with it. So with that said, be proud of you. This is your body. This is what God is giving you. Step into it, okay? So we got answers, the scholar. So this is someone who's mastered themselves. This is someone who's in the phase of mastering their life. So you are a professional when it comes to your body. There are certain policies that we have when it comes to our life, our body, our souls, our temples collective. These policies cannot be broken. These are laws and rules that we have for ourselves when it comes to us, and what we will never allow to we will never break these laws when it comes to our bodies, okay, our temples. And so with that said, it's saying, we're going by the book when it comes to our body. So these are lessons learned. When you learned lessons, you don't repeat cycles. You don't go back to where it hurt you before. Okay, so adulthood, this is you being a grown ass woman or grown ass man in your life. You're very dedicated, you're very determined, and you're very knowledgeable at this time because of lessons that you've gone through in your life. You got a lot of information at this time, and you're fact checking, especially when it comes to others who are wanting to be a part of your life, a part of your growth. You're very, very protective. So you've graduated. You got your cap and gown yet collective. It's about to be 2026. Congratulations. You've made it so far. Never give up. Never go back. Never go back. All right. So you are a whole culture in itself, collective. You are in this, you've created your own culture, your own rhythm. You're walking to the beat of your own drum. You the shit. You know what I'm saying? And you have illuminated the power that was laying dormant in your system for so long. This is you waking up and uncovering a part of yourself that you possibly never touched before. And now you're like, oh my God, you like Stefan coming out of the chamber, looking at yourself, and you can't believe how awesome you are, how awesome you look, because you come into this sophisticated place where it's just like you ain't playing with yourself. Okay, this is how we gotta be. When we love ourselves, we don't play with ourselves. So you scholared yourself. So let's clarify, scholar. Yeah, it was tough. But look where you are. You're in this Nine of Pentacles position. Nine of Pentacles, self-mastery. This is you working on yourself. Look at the fruits that are growing, the trees in the back. This is everything you've harvested. It's time to pick up a harvest. Eight of Wands is movement, fast movement happening, where you got new blessings, new opportunities. This is new chances. A lot of you got people who are feeling motivated by you, and they're finding it tough. Like you're like, your advancement is assisting others and having to level up and come to your level. See, the thing is, collective, we done scorched down to other people's levels for so long that now it's time for others to become better. It's time for people to raise the vibration, raise their frequency. If they're wanting to be around you, they're going to have to bring themselves up to where you are now, because we're no longer going back down. We're never going back. Okay, we're only going up from here. All right, what is the sense of looking in the rear view mirror when you need to be looking forward, honey? This is all you need to be seeing. Okay, and that's what you know. That's what you know. And so yeah, people have people are learning from you. They're gaining certain skills from you. These are people who may be feeling uncomfortable in where they are now, because people are being led to elevate. We can no longer be at a stagnant position in our life when it comes to our mindsets. Where you are, collective, you know that you got to do the work. You know that you have to evolve. And ain't no man in hell gonna make you go back to anything that has left you behind before. We're never going back, okay? And that's the stressful part. And we know it's stressful. But at the end of the day, someone has to raise their frequency. So you raising your frequency is where it's gonna be. Or you can get left behind, because we're the sun at this point, collective. We are the children of God. And someone is so attracted to that energy here. Your power, your elevation, your illumination is causing people to be in a very fiery energy. This is telling me that someone is craving. Someone has like fangs coming out of their mouth because they want to be intimate with you. They're really thinking about, how can I be intimate with you? It's an emperor who wants to be intimate with you. Spirit, tell me more about this person. He could be wanting to be intimate with a water sign. This water sign is communicating with a bunch of others and could be in this childish energy. Tell me more. Yeah, so with the Chariot, what's going on here? Yeah, they're talking. They know they have to close it out. They know it ain't gonna work. Even though like they're iffy, they're like, well, maybe if we do this, maybe if we do that. No, the Four of Pentacles is someone who's still having some sort of they like, well, maybe, you know, they're like, well, I'm trying to think that they're reluctant to like close out a cycle. You know, someone still wants to hold on to something. It's like they not really wanting to, they're reluctant to walk away even though they know that a cycle is closed. So this is someone who is tell me about this. This is someone who feels as if they heal, you will see them in a better light. So someone's like, well, maybe if I heal, I could be or if I show you, like, clarify this. Yeah, so someone's heard about money. Okay, so let's see. The Justice. So there could be changes happening in this person's life. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles. So yeah, they're thinking about how to be a part of a relationship with you. They're wanting to heal a relationship with you. You could be an earth sign they want to heal with. You could be a Gemini. So yeah, they're lying, acting as if y'all are together, or like they're you know, whatever it is, this person's gonna betray you. Okay, so even if they act like they're healed, they're not. Okay, and they won't be. Healing is not overnight. Healing takes a long time, you know. This is journeys and journeys and journeys, you know. And it's never, you're never done healing. Anyone coming up in this energy, you know, you know what's on their mind only. Okay, so be careful about who you're being intimate with. Okay, you even got this fire sign woman attracted to you. Yeah, it's over. Yeah, it's just never gonna work. Okay, so you've scholared these people. You scholared how they move. You scholared how, you know, they are. And with the with this here, it's like you've already mastered your skills when it comes to these people. So people from your past, it's like it's giving you a whole understanding of where you stood all your life with these people. So you no longer have to assume anymore. Okay, you know the truth. You know the truth. All right, so we got growth here, and it's because you grew up. You grew up, okay? So Spirit is telling you to have patience and know that there's changes that are going to be happening, especially when it comes to your freedom. Someone's worried about your freedom, okay? And someone wants you to forgive them. And we do forgive you. We just, you know, at this point, we rather do us and have our peace than have to watch and worry behind us, like, you know, watch our back constantly. You know, these are people who are in a very envious energy because they feel as if they failed. Okay, so these are people who need discipline. They need to start working on themselves so they won't feel as if they have to compete or bring you back. Like, your energy should not be based on how these people live their life. Someone has been codependent on you for too long, and someone really needs to focus on them. So this is someone who could be doubting themselves. Someone has to really make sure, like, you know, if this is what you want to do. You could be doubting your friendships. Spirit's telling you to surrender. Let go of people that don't serve you, because if you don't trust them, it ain't going to work. All right? You got to be honest with yourself, and you got to accept what is true and what's not. Okay? This is going to be how you scholar your friendships. Okay? So then we got boss. This is number 22. Rules and regulations. So leadership, head, control, authority figure, organizing, owner, attitude, bossy, independence, responsibility, reward, communication, shot caller, the law. So again, like I was telling y'all, we represent the law. Okay, so we the boss of our life, right? Clarify, boss. So this is what it is, all right? You see how this boss is sitting? You know, the hermit is very smart. The hermit recognizes, realizes, analyzes, and don't apologize for nothing. I mean, one thing about us, collective, you can apologize for the way you've hurt people, apologize for the way you may have offended or whatever that is. But when it comes to your choices in life, never apologize for who you are. Never apologize for what you stand on. When you're authentic and when you are stepping into your calling, into your power, then you have no reason to be sorry. You have no reason to apologize because you already know what you want. You know, you chose. I was hearing, who said that? I don't know who said that, but someone was like, you chose to sit up like this. You know, that was your choice. I like that. But anyway, with that said, you could be a water sign woman, who could be a boss. Okay, you could be wanting to be cool with somebody. Maybe you have a friend that you're cool with. So you got a Queen of Pentacles and a water sign who could be talking. There's a lot of communication about you, about maybe y'all connecting. There's some choices that are wanting to be made with the ten of wands. Is like, maybe someone finds this a responsibility to connect with you, or like a major, like it's hard or something like that. This is someone you could have walked away from. Tell me more. So yeah, so these are people who are angry because they could be going through painful endings because your mind is made up. So your choice was to walk away. Clarify the 2 of Cups. Yeah, this is leading people in the 10 of Swords energy where they're feeling betrayed. But these are people who betrayed you. Clarify the 2 of Cups. So you got this King of Wands coming out. He's wanting to reach out. He's thinking about how to come towards you, but with the 8 of Wands in the reverse is, I don't see it happening. Okay, I see him. He's going through a lot, uncontrolled energy. Like, he's messed up internally. Okay, he's attached to a huge devil. He has to heal. He possibly thinks that you can heal him too. And I mean, be careful. Okay, clarify the Fool. So the Fool is you. No. So clarify this. So someone's feeling unsuccessful because they had unrealistic expectations of how they saw something. Someone would paint an illusion that they don't know how to let go of. Okay, so it's possibly getting up in your energy, collective. When I tell you that you got to put yourself on a pedestal so high that it's so hard for people to come up to you, that people have to really put on their suit and tie to be able to appease you in a way that will make you say, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that you're being snobby or nothing, but because you've worked on yourself and because you've really done the work, collective, it takes a lot of energy to do what you've done, collective, to be in the empress position. You've been working on yourself for a long time, collective. If you're not there, you doing it. You're doing a lot of work on yourself. So anyone who's wanting to come up to your level, you know, not saying you're perfect or anything like that, but it cannot be just anybody. Look at your strength. You too strong. You know, you fought with many demons. People who are controlled by demons. People who are possessed. People who are, you know, lower frequency. You know, these are people that cannot come up to your energy. They're not going to be able to like communicate the way they want to because they not even going to know what to say. When they get in your face, you're just going to automatically know what they're about. This is what you close the cycle out with. Because honestly, it don't really make sense. So this Queen of Wands could be in competition with you, but you cannot compete where you don't compare. So no offense, but someone feels as if they're losing recognition because you're shining bright like a diamond. No one should have placed their whole life on you to where they're competing against you. So this is saying that you recognize yourself as a boss. You're put in a position where you're looking at yourself as a boss. Like this is what you see for yourself. And it's because you put yourself in that position, collective. You deserve to be there. And it's because you closed out the cycle successfully. You did very well. So you coming out as the earth sign, and the earth sign represents someone who's a boss. Okay? So you're definitely recognizing that. And this King of Wands, he could be feeling really burdened, really hurt. You know, Ten of Swords is like struggling. You know, you cannot be in that energy trying to come towards somebody. Is no way. Like I can give you an example. So I remember I played around all semester. I played around. I used to go to this what do you call them schools? I forget what you call them. But anyway, I went to this school and I went to child. I did Everest. This was years ago. I went to Everest years ago. And that school, they done play people for their money. It was horrible. But at the time, like I ain't know what to do. But anyway, they had like the teacher, she had this thing where if you did well, you could be like a leader in the class or something like that. And so there was this guy, I don't know his name, but me and him, he was an Arabic guy. Me and him became really, really good friends in class. And he will always bring me these little sandwiches, these Arabic sandwiches that he would make. You know, he would bring me one. I would always say, can you bring me one? But anyway, he was really, really good in the class. You know, me on the other hand, I did my work, but I wasn't as serious. You know, I just wanted to get out of there. And so with that said, the teacher had this thing. She was like, if you I'm gonna tell you who like the winner is, who can be the captain and stuff like that. You know how they have like them little teacher pets and stuff. And so the guy, I don't want to say his name. His name was Arafat. he ended up going. I mean, he ended up getting a position or whatnot. And that whole day, I was like being really nice to the teacher. I was, hey, anyone need me to do anything? You know, like just trying to show myself approved because I'm like, I want to do this. Like, I want this position or whatever. And just trying to like show myself approved so that she could see me. And honestly, he's been doing it. He's been working on himself or doing well in the class even before she brought up. And so that's recognized because with that said, it's like someone who wants to like hurry up and get apart, or like they've been sleeping for a long time. They see you moving right ahead, and this is a person who wants to like all of a sudden figure out how to come towards you or be in your face, and they want to like wash their face real quick and hurry up and put on their clothes after they've been possibly drinking, sexing, talking to this woman here, that woman there, that guy there, or whoever they talking to, and now they want to be in your face and be intimate with you, and you're here and you've been doing all this work on yourself. And so you the one doing all the work. You've gathered your strength. You know, you really are in a good place mentally. You know, you are the SHIT. Like, you really did all this work. And this person thinks just because they clean up, they get suited and booted, and they like, oh, they're nice for a day, or they do one good thing for a day, that they can get a specific position with you, because either they have 3 legs, like this person here, if you notice. I don't know, like someone feels that they can come towards you because they can come towards you without doing any work. First off, they feel because they have good communication skills. Really, they're not good communication skills, because someone wouldn't even know what to say to you if they came. You know, you'll be very confused, because you'll read them. You'll see right through them, okay? But this person, they're not on your level. They're not on your level spiritually. And honestly, you'll see right through them. You will see that they're stressed. They going through a lot, and they will bring, and no offense, be careful who you letting in your life, because their problems will become yours. And it's because this person never worked on themselves. They just want to do better. And that's good to want to do better, but you're going to have to do the work. See, the issue with the difference between me and Arafat is Arafat was somebody who was consistent in everything. Even though we went to, and not to knock what we went, like I did the medical assistant. Child, I done got so many dang degrees, but that was just a certificate though. But anyway, with that said, and I drew blood for 5 years with that, you know, and I really didn't need that certificate to do that, so that was a waste of money. But with that said, Arafat, the difference between me and Arafat is Arafat, he was a consistent the whole time. Meaning he turned in his work, you know, he was always on time to school. He was listening to the teacher. He did his work. He got good grades in the class. Me, on the other hand, I was getting good grades, but I wasn't on time to school. I was always like trying to talking in class, you know, laughing, giggling, joking with other people. I just was, you know, I was doing me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was the life of the dang on. Nah, I'm not gonna say that, but I was silly in the class, and I met good people in the class at the time, you know. But you know, we were cool. Everyone was in everyone in that class. We were all cool. We were close. But Arafat, he was just one of them guys. He was an Arabic guy. He was just one of them guys that went to class on time. Like, shoot, if I didn't have my homework, I'm like, hey, Arafat, can I see your homework? Arafat, that was my homie at the time. But yeah, he was a really cool cat. Like, we were cool in school, and I would make him laugh. He'll be laughing at me, and at the time I didn't have no kids, you know. But yeah, we were good friends, and he got to be the captain. This person here, they like me. They've been partying, drinking, having fun, you know, sleeping with everybody. Now, you know, it's just like someone who's inspired to do good. And that's good. You could be inspired to do good. You know, I was inspired to when the teacher was like, yeah, you could be the captain and da da da, because it came with something. I forget what it came with. It was something about paying for something with your tuition or something like that. I can't remember. But anyway, with that said, I was inspired to hear, like, once she said that, I was inspired, like, let me hurry up. But Arafat, he was always consistent, not to be repetitive, but he was consistent. Like, this is a person who's been consistent on their journey, who's gained the strength and the knowledge and the wisdom. You could be an emperor or an empress. Whoever you are, you were consistent. And I mean, look at your seeds. You like the seeds. You grew. You worked really hard. And for someone to like try to rush, they're like, oh shit, you know, they're like rubbing their eyes. You know, they're like, oh shit, I gotta get it together. Hey, you know, I like you. You know, you could help me. Like, it be people out here who like want you to help them out. You know, and that's fine. Like, it's not like we don't mind helping, but when it comes to our energy, we're very specific, and you just don't want to be giving your energy out to people who are not stabilized. Like, this person is not stable mentally. They'll use use your energy up and then make you go back. Okay, this is a person who would bring you back to something that is unfamiliar to you. Like, you've done what you needed to do, and it's time for you to develop. And what I mean by unfamiliar is like you're not in that energy no more. You've elevated, okay? So to go to allow someone in like this King of Wands, and there's no offense, you know, I respect you, King of Wands, you know. I respect all men, especially if you are someone who really wants to do better. Like, I do see you wanting to do better, but I feel like you ain't done no work on yourself. You coming up as that devil card with the Ace of Wands, that's an issue. That means you don't know how to control your lower parts. And for you to be wanting to be in the energy of an empress, a goddess, like this is a true goddess here, that's a problem. You're really going to have to learn how to work on yourself and stabilize yourself. Learn how to work on yourself, because you're really not balanced. You know, you got a lot of confusion going on around you. You don't know if you're coming or going. You're stressed out. You know, you just, you know, some men, they think, oh, I can hop out of one relationship into the next. I can deal with multiple people and then be in the presence of women who are of high caliber. The difference between a collective, especially if you are a woman, you always want to be a woman who is hard to reach. You always want to be a woman who is of high caliber. Not someone who is easily to get, easy to get. Okay? It's a difference between the collective and, you know, others who choose another route. You know, either you gonna be on the route, you gonna do what you're supposed to do, or you can get off the boat. And that's just what it is. It's levels to this. It's strict. You know what I'm saying? But it leads you into a very abundant period in your life where you'll feel happy. You know, someone's angry because they know they gotta heal. And I mean, it's no way anyone would be able to deal with anyone in this aggressive energy where you feel as if you don't have your way, you can come against the collective any kind of way. And that's just not what's happening, you know. So someone has to really learn how to control their energy. They have to release people. They feel they can have everybody around them. You know, I remember I would see, you know, at the time when I was writing my book, I felt like I had a vision of who I wanted around me at the book signing and at the party. Like, I just knew that my book was going to be #1. You know, it's going to be, I was going to be the best-selling author and stuff. And so I just had this vision of everybody that I had that would be there. And I'm telling you, each and every person that I was thinking about ain't even in my life right now. Okay? So the issue is someone wants to take everybody with them. They want to do everything with everybody. And honestly, someone really needs to recognize that, someone has to let go. Okay? So this is telling me that someone has an understanding. They're fully aware that you're very serious about your journey, collective. With the high priestess here, it's telling me that you are you just very intuitive. Okay? You're listening to your inner voice. And with the hangman here is that is no one can change your mind once you have this inner understanding, this inner knowing. This is an overstanding. You gotta have this is spiritual law for not only your life, but for the world as well. Because when people enter into your world, they're gonna have to follow rules, just like you follow rules with people. You know, that's what it is. And you gotta be very serious about that, because people will throw you off your path. That's the goal. So what the star card is, you recognizing you. Okay, you being very strong in who you are. The sun card is you never doubting your truth, baby. That's you that stands out. You are God's child. You are an illumination of God. You are a being of God, and God is always going to be shining through you as long as you are knowing that. You got to recognize where your power comes from. It never comes from you. Okay? So with that said, this is what's the hype is. This is what the hype is. Okay? So yeah, clarify the 3 of Cups. Yeah, people could be hurt about the message, but honestly, their pain is only you evolving. And sometimes it be like that. Like your pain, it's sad that your other people's pain is your evolvement. It should never be like that, because everyone should be working on themselves. Okay? So someone really needs to work on themselves. And it's not time to get mad because you can't have your way. Someone's secretly hurt, but they really have to, because they've been talking about you with other people and they've not done any work on themselves. This is a person who's lied on you too. They've been a part of a smear campaign. And also, they're like, they come up as this. This is not good. This Queen of Pentacles here is feeling hurt. She could be going through some difficulty. She's not liking what I'm saying, possibly. But the honest truth is, this is a person, and this water sign is someone who needs to work on themselves. They're clear on that, okay? And that's a disturbance, yeah. So that was the plan. But the plan for you to be intimate with these people, no. You use the wand of energy that they wanted to use for you, for your inspiration to do better in your life. So that devil and that wand energy that person had, that energy that person has to come towards you, transmute that energy into your power. Because that's all it's going to be used for. It ain't going to be used for intimacy. You're not being intimate with that person. They're not in alignment with you. That's impossible to be intimate with someone you're not emotionally evolved. You're not there with that person. Okay? So you're choosing you, and that's your healing. You're protecting your energy from these people. And that's what it is, and the longer you do it, the more you do it, the stronger you become. The more you feel better. You start healing, you start loving yourself, you start respecting yourself and your boundaries. It's hard in the beginning, but you will see it pay off for you in the end. All right? It's the best feeling ever to look at your fruits and know that you love yourself. Someone's stressing because you love yourself. That's messed up. Yeah, someone's mad, but it's because of your light. It's because of your someone really wants to be around you because they feel you can heal them too. And I used to be that person, like, wanting to lean on others for healing, but you got to learn to heal yourself. You cannot heal with people, okay? You got to heal with God, because Someone really, really want to offer you some toxicity, and they find it a struggle, you know, and it's just a no. So no, everyone's not gonna be perfect, you know, because it's a journey. It's just not, it's, you know, but this type of energy is what you've hurt from. There are people who hurt you in this energy, and you got to remember what you were hurt from, okay? You got to learn those lessons. All right, so yeah, you the boss in your life, and you scholared that, you know? If you not scholared it, you are. You are scholaring it. So make sure that you are working on yourself. Make sure that you're not falling for the okie doke when it comes to people and their games and them playing mind games with you and wanting them to have their way with you. Like, the answer is no. Most High God, give us the last message for this reading, please. And thank you for everything you do for us. Ashe. Thank you. All right, so we got numbers 115 and 312. I'm gonna just put it in here because I'm not trying to be on here this long. Numbers 1 and 5, 2, and 312. All right, so the verse says that the Israelites were to camp each by their own standard and division, while the Levites had a separate role, meaning order, placement, and boundaries. Everyone had position, but not everyone had the same assignment. God says he has taken the Levites in place of the firstborn of Israel. They belong to him, meaning substitution and consecration. A sacrifice group is set apart to carry responsibility, protection, and sacred duty. Wow. So it says, this is about being chosen for a specific role, not random favor. Okay? So when you are selected for certain positions, when it comes to your life, when you've selected yourself for a position, meaning you cannot let people play in your face or play with you. You know, God put you in charge of your body. This is your temple. So if it's your temple, your body, you have to make sure that you're gaining control of your body and not allowing others to drag you into situations that are not normal. You know, so with that said, you know, this is about being chosen for a specific role, not random favor. You're not meant to blend into the crowd or fight for a position for nobody. This is what people want you to do. So your place is assigned. Others have their lanes, and yours come with responsibility. So visibility and accountability. You're set apart to stand between chaos and order. So to protect, to carry weight others aren't equipped for. So for the chosen, you may feel isolated. That's positioning. You may be watched or talked about. That's visibility. You may carry more than others. That's assignment. This isn't punishment. It's designation. So collective, I was watching for my man, and I've seen videos of women who were doing the men's job, meaning, you know, this one man, he was like, I want you to go and make me some money because I don't have no money. And so he gave the lady a handgun to go and go get him some money. And he told her, he said, don't never let them get the gun because they'll use it on you. So she ended up going to one of his friends who was a dope dealer. They ended up picking her up, and they had a baby in the car. He was with his girlfriend. She in the back seat with the baby. She asked for some money with the gun, and the guy was like, I ain't giving you my money. And then the girl ended up shooting the guy in the head in front of the girlfriend and the baby for this man. And so now the man, he got 2 years in prison while she got 22 years. She was only 17 years old. He was a much older man. I'm telling you that men out here, they want you to be weak. They want you to be weak women. They want you to do what they say do. They want you to bow down to them. They want you to do all these things, but they do not deserve the level of control that they want over your life. I'm telling you to be careful about trying to be careful about who you're listening to. Be careful about taking orders from people that don't even know themselves. Be careful about allowing people to throw you off your path. You know, this is a young girl. She's 17 years old, having to be in jail for years because of this man. And she since then apologized to the family, gotten her GED in jail, and is, I believe she's running she's running a program in there. But this girl is 17. You know, well, I don't think she's 17 no more. I don't know how long it's been since she's been in there, but I know she got 22 years. She was supposed to get life, but you know, they changed it to 22 since she was young. But he was like, since you're younger, you'll get out early. But he only got 2 years. He's out doing what he wants to do. Ladies, be careful, because these men out here, a lot of people, they don't have it. And then it be the very ones, the women like the 17-year-old who be coming after women like us because they not healed. Anyone fighting another man's battle, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. Anyone coming towards a woman who knows her value, or is trying to switch roles with a woman who knows their value, and you've not worked on yourself, you ought to be ashamed of yourself. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. There are women out here who ought to be ashamed of themselves, you know, and it's real sad where women are these days. You know, not all, but some. A lot of the women are doing very well, and I really admire a lot of the women, because a lot of the women have inspired me to be where I am today. You know, so I acknowledge a lot of women who have it together, who are well put together. You know, and you know, they're the reason why I've done the work so long. You know, even from people that don't like me, I've learned from. You know, I've used their tools and their resources, their tarot decks, and, you know, use their prayers to assist me in breaking generational curses. And I've done things that I thought everybody was doing. Come to find out, everybody ain't really serious about the journey. You know, there are people who are faking it, people who are acting like it, people who may look the part, they may look cute, they may be speaking it, you know, but they're really not about that life, you know. And I mean, that's just the thing nowadays. People fake it. You know, for me, I'm not about to sit here and fake shit. You know, I'm not a fake person, and I don't like fake people. You know what I'm saying? I don't like fake people. I don't like people who come after me for no reason, or people who want to be my friend after talking badly in my face. And collective, I know y'all don't like that shit either. So with that said, stay away from them people. Make sure you are protecting your energy. Make sure that you never go back to people that are sickly, sick in the head, right? Your mama, your mom, your num. I'm sorry. Someone else's pain should not bring anyone joy. It's sick. Exactly. Talk to me. Walk the walk. Right. Yeah. So guys, yeah, you know, being the child of God, I'm not your age, but a whole lot older with grandchildren, and that is real talk. Thank you, Bree Cash. Well, shoot, everyone, I know that's right. Shoot, we all need to get it together. My mother led me to the wolves. It took some time, but I heal. Thank you. Right, Dr. Wright. Good, or D Wright Aquash. All right, yeah. I mean, you learn late, but as long as you learn, you'll be okay. God is gonna get us through, and sometimes we do learn late, but as long as we learning, it's never too late, because it may have not been in the cards for you to know then. And honestly, I would never, this situation here is nothing that I chose. I don't want to do this. I really don't. I'd rather be doing me. I don't want to do this. I pray to God to end, because I'm tired of it. Am I going to? Oh, I'm not doing personals. But yeah, guys, I mean, just stand strong. Be 10 toes down for yourself. And know that God is with you all the way. Never too late. Unfortunately, sometimes we have to let go of those closest to us. Yeah, it is unfortunate. But it's all good, because you, it's time. Can y'all believe it's about to be 2026? Wow. I don't even know how to feel about that. With that said, guys, happy holidays to you. I hope that you've had a wonderful holiday. I hope for better, because, man, my holidays have not really been good the last, 5 years. I've not really had a good holiday. I'd rather be than any one of these toxic people. Right. Yeah, my holidays, I've not really had good experiences in my holidays lately. Like, it's just not been good. I went one place for New Year's, and that was horrible. With a friend, that was horrible. And then after that, it's just, and I know this year I'm not doing nothing. I'll probably be in here talking to y'all for New Year's, because ain't nothing popping for me. I'll be alone, because I ain't gonna even have my kids for New Year's. So, yeah. But don't be sorry for me, child. I'll be good. Anyway, looks like I'm coming to Detroit ASAP. Come on. Come on, D Right. I need a friend. Trying to figure out. I'm getting her back. You don't want to go back to the past. That's what we not doing. Well, guys, I'm going to get off of here. I hope you all do, I'll talk to y'all later. I'll probably come back on tonight. We'll see. No, I don't have no sister. Thank you. Thank you. Same to you, love. Yeah, I don't have no sister. I don't have a sister or a brother. Anyway, good night, y'all. Well, I'll talk to y'all later. You're welcome. This supporting wire. You're welcome. Come back tonight, please. Yes, Carlos, I'll come back tonight. Good night, y'all. If y'all have any topics, put them down under, and I'll read them, and I'll heart them, and then we'll go into it. And I want to just say this, because I was gonna try not to say it, but it's been Aiden, you've been real shisty and negative. Aiden, I'm gonna just tell you like this, baby. Don't you ever come for me, because I didn't send for your ass. I don't know who you've been thinking you are lately, Because honestly, I don't know what's wrong with you. I've not done nothing to you, Aiden. And for you to be so nasty, like you got a nasty spirit. It's something about you. Like you take your ignorance or your whatever you're going through out on other people, trying to make someone feel low. But baby, you can't make me feel as low as you. Just because you're going through the issues you're going through, you're not gonna take that out on me, babe. So I'm gonna send that same negative ass energy that you was sending me yesterday back to you. Cause you done lost all your mind trying to come for me. Like, I don't know what's wrong with you, babe. But the last time, the few last times I've been on your live, you've been really like acting real sickly. But baby, I'm gonna tell you something. You can never come for me. Because the thing is, I've always supported you. And for you to do a whole like you just change your energy, like you fake. I'ma tell you, you a fake. You fake. You know, I don't like people like you. Like you sit here, you act real sweet one minute and then you switch it up and you start acting fake. So to like to know that you're one of them people that switch up on people the way you do, where you like nice nasty, you know, F you, Aiden. Like you a trifling ass piece of shit. And the way you be coming for people when no one sent for them, sent for your ass, is out of line. So I'ma just tell you with your fake ass. Like you a fake ass guitar player with your fake ass. Like I was really rocking with you, but I see you ain't nothing but a demon too. Like something's really wrong with you. You sit here, you want to go off on somebody when no one's done nothing to you. Like I don't know, but what be wrong with people when you go through your issues? No one's sitting here like throwing more knives in your back. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually trying to pull them out because I really want to support you. I'm tired of these fake ass readers that be trying to come for me all the time. Like, listen here. I'ma always be 10 toes down for myself, Aiden, or anyone else who got a problem with me. Like, listen, you know, you're the problem, not me. I was just, you know, minding my business and I'm always hearing someone say some reckless shit. And it's just like, you know, you're aiming at me. You acting like I don't know who you're talking to with your trifling ass. But you're not gonna have no luck. You're not playing on people's downfall. Just because you're going through issues, everybody has them. I'm going through it too. So I think that we should be standing together and actually, you know, being cool instead of like going against each other. Like I don't know what the issue is. Like I don't understand fake shit. Like I'm just not a fake person. I don't get down like that. And I've not done nothing to deserve half of the negativity. Like I've been trying to like ignore it, but you know, the other day it's just been too much for me. So with that said, you know, I'ma just tell you like this, baby boy, don't you ever come for me because I'm not sent for your ass. You're messing with the wrong damn one. Don't you ever do that again, cause baby, like you don't know me like that. You don't know me, and you're mentally ill is what I'm noticing. Cause who switches up like that? Like I don't understand. Like people be switching up. One minute they're kind, they're nice. You're like, hey, how you doing? You know, and then all of a sudden they're switching up. It's a few readers like that. Like some of y'all just weird as hell. A lot of these readers are weird as hell. You know, that's why I use the word weird so much, is because I don't know if I'm not saying I'm the only sane one. It's a lot of sane readers, but for some readers, they be acting real crazy. It's just like, dang, like whose side is you on? Like you going through aren't they putting you through the shit too? Like shouldn't we all be standing together? I don't understand it. You know, this is why like when I do create a sacred circle, I'm a make sure that no one toxic is in it, because I can't deal with toxicity. I don't like it. I don't like fake people. I really don't. I've been stabbed in the back too much by too many fake people. It's to the point where I can't take it no more. I don't do that fake stuff. I really don't. So if you fake and if you're fake and you really don't F with me like that, then fine then, you know. It's crazy. Yeah, it's our light, but I be thinking they have it too. Everybody has it. They need to use it. Stop taking that shit out on me in the collective. We not done nothing. Anyway, with that said, guys, have a nice rest of your day. I'll come back later tonight and I'll read, and like if y'all have any topics, let me know. We'll read on it. Peace and love.